Election Commission's guidelines for application in Form 8. Who can file Form 8? Form 8 can be filled only by a person whose name is already included in the electoral roll seeking correction to his or her particulars already printed in the electoral roll. One person cannot file application in Form 8 for correction in the particulars of any other person. When Form 8 can be filed? During summary revision, the application can be filed after draft publication of electoral roll of the constituency. The application is to be filed within the specific dates for filing claims and objections provided for the purpose. The application can also be filed for correction of particulars relating to oneself in the finally published electoral roll when the revision program is not going on. During non-revision period, application must be filed in duplicate. Where to file Form 8? During revision period, the application can be filed at the designated locations where the draft electoral roll is displayed, mostly polling station locations, post offices, as well as the offices of the Electoral Registration Officer and Assistant Electoral Registration Officer of the constituency. During non-revision period, the application can be filed with the Electoral Registration Officer or other officers as may be specified. How to fill up Form 8? The application should be addressed to the Electoral Registration Officer of the constituency for which the entry in the roll is sought to be corrected. The name of the constituency should be mentioned in the blank space. In Part 1 of the application, please write your name as it should appear in the electoral roll. In case the initials to your name printed in the electoral roll are in abbreviated form and you want them to be printed in expanded form, you can write your full name in expanded form. The full name, except the surname, should be written in the first box and surname should be written in the second box. In case you do not have a surname, just write the given name. Caste should not be mentioned except where the caste name is used as part of the elector's name or a surname. Honorific appellations like Thiru, Tirumati, Shri, Shrimati, Kumari, Khan, Begum, Pandit, etc. should not be mentioned. Please fill up the part number and serial number in that part of electoral roll where your name is listed. This is mandatory. The part number and serial number is indicated in the e-roll. Age. Similarly, you should indicate your age in years and months as on 1st January of the year with reference to which the electoral roll is printed. This qualifying date is printed at the bottom of each page of electoral roll. Write your sex in full in the space provided, for example, male, female. Applicants may indicate their sex as other where they do not want to be described as male or female. Date of birth with documentary proof. Fill up the date of birth and figures in the space provided in DD, MM, YYYY. Proof of date of birth to be attached are as under. Birth certificate issued by a municipal authority or district office of the Registrar of Births and Deaths, or baptism certificate, or birth certificate from the school, government or recognized, last attended by the applicant or any other recognized educational institution, or illiterate or semi-illiterate applicant who is not in possession of any of the above document is required to attach a declaration in prescribed format by either of the parents already included in the electoral roll in support of the applicant's age. Relation's name. In case of unmarried female applicant, name of father or mother is to be mentioned. In case of married female applicant, name of husband is to be mentioned. Strike out the inapplicable options in the column. Place of ordinary residence. In Part 2 of the application form, please fill up the full and complete postal address including PIN code where you are ordinarily residing in the space provided. Proof of ordinary residence to be attached are as under: bank, Kisan, post office current passbook, or applicant's ration card, passport, driving license, income tax assessment order, or latest water, telephone, electricity, gas connection bill for that address, either in the name of the applicant or that of his or her immediate relation like parents, etc. Or Postal Department's posts received or delivered in the applicant's name at the given address. If you already have been issued with a photo identity card (EPIC) by the Election Commission, please mention the card number printed on the front side and date of issue printed on the back side of the card in the space provided in Part 3 of the application form. Please attach a self-attested photocopy of both sides of the card. Details of entries to be corrected. In Part 4 of the application, indicate the details of entries to be corrected. Therefore, this is a very important part of the application. You have indicated the correct details about your name, age, date of birth, relation's name, sex, address and photo identity card in the space provided in Parts 1 to 3 of the application. In this part, you have to clearly put a tick mark on the details that need to be corrected on the basis of information now furnished by you. In case the application is for correcting a wrong photograph, then the applicant may write "My photograph" in Part 4 of the application and attach a recent passport-size colored photograph with the application. Penalty for false information. Giving false information, including showing age to be 18 and above as on 1st of January from underaged persons, is a punishable offence as per the provisions under Section 31 of ROP Act 1950, which provides that if any person makes, in connection with the preparation, revision or correction of an electoral roll or the inclusion or exclusion of any entry in or from an electoral roll, a statement or declaration in writing which is false and which he either knows or believes to be false or does not believe to be true, he shall be punishable with imprisonment for a term which may extend to 1 year or with fine or with both. This provision has been included in Form 6, 7, 8, 8A itself for information of the applicants.